Hi, my name is Matt and I'm here to talk to you about keyword sign. You see, I have a little boy who was born with a skull deformity and it meant that his speech was delayed. So we were encouraged to attend a speech therapy group by our medical health unit. And at that speech therapy class, we were introduced to keyword sign as a means to communicate, to be able to help not have the stress and the frustration of not being able to know what it was that our little boy was trying to say to us. We were actually introduced to speech therapy classes, and at that speech therapy class, we were told to use keyword sign. And each week we learnt one or two new signs from Auslan, but not in the syntax of a sentence structure that is normal for Australian Sign Language. We were actually told to use it along with normal verbal communication to focus on the main important word within the whole sentence. You see, when you can't communicate, a child will be really frustrated and they might have a meltdown or shut down. And that really frustrates them because they know what they want, but they can't tell you what it is that they actually want. Each week we learned one or two new signs, and things were quite easy to add to the vocabulary as we needed them. The first couple that we learned were done and more. Very quickly though, because my son loves the Wiggles like most little kids, we were singing lots of songs, particularly I like to eat apples and bananas. So we then brought that song into the speech therapy class. So it helped other kids to learn how to sing. If you're worried that keyword sign is going to actually delay the speech and that they'll never talk, don't. I found that keyword sign is something that comes fairly naturally. A lot of the signs like up and down, in front, behind, are all quite natural gestures that we use every day anyway. But it helps to be able to give that communication. To help try and manage my little boy's meltdowns and shutdowns, I found that using keyword sign actually delays it or even puts a slowdown and stops it really, really quickly. When he was having his hair cut, he would get so frustrated and so scared, and just the feel of it, he would say that it's hurting him even though the scissors were nowhere near him. So if I actually used keyword sign and explained what it was that we were doing and why it was necessary to have a haircut, and just give him that distraction by using the keyword sign, it made him feel more calm and relaxed. You might be thinking, who is going to learn keyword sign in your family? Well, in my family, it's just me, my boy, and my daughter. My wife didn't pick it up, but there are others within our broader community that have tried to learn some of the signs, even if it's just to say hello, or, you know, how are you, or good job, or are you doing something that's bad? It doesn't have to be hard. 1 or 2 words a week and your vocabulary will grow so much and so easily, and it will help you to be able to communicate with the person that has issues with communication. As both a dad and a teacher, I use keyword sign every single day, both at home and at school. I incorporate it into my lessons because I've noticed that children can actually be distracted, and it gives them a way to focus on what it is that the person in front of them is actually saying to them. This week, as part of my family's religious belief, I was actually doing a reading out of the Bible. And even though my son is now able to actually speak so much and communicate very, very well, he still responds best when I'm using keyword sign. So where are you going to find the resources that you need to be able to learn keyword sign? Well, click on the link, it'll take you to the website.